Hey, to we have Leonard here, bringing guys and gals, Classroom of the Elite, Season 4, Episode 12, Yokuzo! Chitsuru Yoku. What is up? What is good? We're alive. Episode 12. Anyway, guys, I apologize. It's been 2 weeks, too long. It's crazy. I did, again, you guys know this at this point. For those watching the VOD, hurt my back. I mean, last week I was just busy. Last week work and everything was just busy. Then I hurt my back. But here we are. So we're going to watch this episode. My assumption, based on the title that says After Vengeance, is that I think we're going to finally start getting the stuff now where Ayanokouji is probably going to get attacked, is my assumption, by our favorite little blonde. It's just weird. I don't see her as a legitimate threat. So it's taking some of my joy out of this. I'm not going to lie. Just because I can't see a world. I hope my back gets better too. I truly do. I should be fine, guys. I should be fine. Let's gotta give it some time. But yeah, I can't see a world where I'm drawing a blank on names. Nagisa? I might be wrong, guys. Help me out. I can't see a world where she actually is going to be able to pull something off. Like, number one, I don't think she's surprising Ayanokouji. I think Ayanokouji suspects this. If she tries to fight him, Ayanokouji is going to win. So I don't really know where this is going to go. I will tell you this. I know she's not a bad person. I know she's been manipulated by something that's happened in the past. And I think someone's leading her to believe that Ayanokouji is the source of why that person special to her ultimately killed himself. So I don't know. Curious to see where this is going to go. But without further ado, let's hop into this, everyone. Smash that like button. Is greatly appreciated. And let us see. And by the way, I'd be remiss if I didn't say this. We're reminded once again last week, or I guess 2 weeks ago for me, that Koenji is the GOAT. It was last week. Koenji goated. I get the whole hype around Ayanokouji. White people always need love makeup. I'm not gonna lie. I still can't feel joy seeing a victim suffering, especially a not mental one as her. But I digress. I understand. I get it, man. I get it. But anyway, we're going to begin. We're going to start this episode, everyone. We're going to start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, did my thing freeze? Oh, shoot. Wait, guys, hold up. The thing is freezing. Need to redo the timer. Redoing the timer. Starting again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you need more people like Yuen and Hosen in order to root against Ayanokouji. I'm just curious to see where the betrayal comes in. And by the way, all the stuff that's happening is clearly not according to her plan. At least in part. Hiding, hiding. Ding, 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 ding. Hiding, hiding. Oh, man, love this opening. You know what's the craziest thing, too? When this opening first came out, I thought it was okay. And now I'm over here like, I just blast this. I love this so much. Alright, hold up. Hiding, hiding. Redo the time. Oh gosh. Man, that's the joke I expect from Genny. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ayanokouji senpai. Of course it was. You won't be reaching the next designated area today? Okay. Oh. Oh. Why not? Oh, so she knows. Wait, so she is? So she is the white room student? Wait, what? Ayanokouji is like, okay. She's like, sure, bet. Wouldn't the same work? Dang! Dang! Oh, my back can't handle the hike. Woo! No, guys, I can't be convinced she's the white room student. That's true. Break your spirit. Dang! Dang! Yeah. No doubt. This you cannot. Wait, what? What? What is happening? The heck? Who are you? Who are you? Yo! Who are you? Maybe she's the white room student. I was wrong. Nada said, not Nagisa. What? Who? The son of the man your father killed. Guys, this isn't real. This isn't real. She has split personality disorder. This is not real. And why is the Ayanokouji's fault that his father... Yo! Monkey's paw. It wasn't very effective. Of course she does. Is she just cringe? You forced the creation of another personality inside you. Of course she did. Of course is she crazy. Facts. She's even using Boku like she's a guy. Already mentally breaking her. Girl, you are cringe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have left. Yes. But this is like when you're like a kid and you're really into anime and you've just like, you're like, I am this person. I do have the nine-tailed fox. You go rage mode and then you get beat submission like, nah, man, you are not the nine-tailed fox. You're just a boy who isn't good. That's true. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be sad. I need I You know what? I'm about to do something I never do. I need to pause this. I'm sorry. I never do this. I need to pause. I need to pause. We're at the 8-minute, 13-second mark. I never do this. You guys know I never do this. We're pausing the episode. Shoot, why is my thing not responding? Okay. At like the 8-minute, 14-second mark? Yeah, pause the 8-minute, 14 seconds. We need to pause. We need to pause. We need to talk for a little bit, guys. I get why people somehow hate her because she's attacking a dude that actually didn't do anything. But I can't help but to feel for her. Tell teenagers who just saw that to get over it. I'm not attacking Nanase because she's attacking Ayanokouji. I understand it. I get her frustration. We see the ties. She clearly knows about the White Room. She's clearly been fed information that is both true and not true, right? And she's attacking Ayanokouji. She wants revenge. What I am going to be hating on is that, like I said to start this video, guys, I never once believed that Nanase in any way, shape, or form was an actual threat to Ayanokouji. And this played itself out correctly. She not only lost from a physical standpoint as we expected, but what was her plan? Her big plan was, I'm going to lure you into the middle of nowhere, and then the ghost of my brother is going to take over and kill you? Or beat you? I'm like, what are we doing? But nobody's a threat to Ayanokouji. Yeah, but some people feel like they pose a threat. Yuren's not a threat to Ayanokouji, but you feel threatening vibes, right? Hosen, but you feel threatening vibes. Arisu, but you feel threatening vibes. I'm looking at Nanase and I'm like, it's not all about brute strength. Like, what do you actually do? Like, Nanase's plan was not a plan. Her plan was, I'm going to sit close to Ayanokouji. I'm going to have him go to an isolated area. And then I'm going to break his arm so his band goes off and he's expelled. Even Ayanokouji said it's like, yo, you would have been better off, honestly, since there's no way you're matching me physically. And you just made it seem like I beat you up or something. Or you just cooking an anime quiz as a threat. Like, I'm just saying... I'm just like, I'm sorry, guys. This was an L of massive proportions. I think Nanase is a good character, and I like Nanase's character. This is not me hating on Nanase, and it's not me hating on her motive. But this is an L because this was not well thought out whatsoever. I feel for Nanase because she's the number 50 girl who's just a pawn, and God knows why people feel pressure and joy seeing her in this state. I can't speak for everyone who is watching this, who's feeling joy from seeing Nanase. I'm just being straight up. Of all the characters that we have seen try to do something, this is up there of one of the bigger failures. Because she didn't... This has been hyped up since episode 7 or 8. Her attempt to get revenge. And this wasn't good. It just wasn't. It really... It lacked imagination. And the fact that she had a breakdown, just like, I am my brother. He has possessed me. And I'm like, multiple personality disorder? Like, she's completely broke. And Ayanokouji is like, you don't even have multiple personality disorder. You literally just within the realm of what you think is acceptable have tried to convince yourself they have this other personality and are trying to up all your skills. You're still the same. You're just a little more combative. Even trying to like speak with like a boy, like it really is like that kid in school who like you're pushing in the corner. You're like, I'm going to unlock my demon chocolate, my nine-tailed fox. And you get beat down. You're like, I don't understand. How can this be? And it's just like, bro, cause you're not that. I don't know. I'm sorry. I say this not to hate Nanase, but I really hate that. I hate the writing for this. Yeah, I'm just like, this is less Nanase and this is more honestly like the art. I'm like, what were we do? Like that, like we did not cook with this. This was not great writing. I think Nanase's emotions is great, but the lead up to is like we've had some really good moments in this series. This was not it. When a character like Yuen doesn't give up and so antagonizing and people hate it, when a character simply accepts her place as a dog without fighting back, people hate it too. James, you're missing the point. It's not about the fact that she's not fighting back and we're hating it. It's the fact that the plan wasn't good. Her big plan was to isolate him and try to overpower him, and she had nothing else except for pretending to become a psychopath. And he called her out like, you don't have multiple personalities. Like, it wasn't great. Arisu can't fight, but Arisu still knows that. I gotta get back to the episode. I'm sorry, guys. But Arisu still plans things out and is smart, and you feel a level of threat. Even though Ayanokouji's smarter than her, you follow the logic of what Arisu's doing. What was Nanase trying to accomplish? But that's my point. I'm like, this was not like, it was horribly executed. Like, we had so many episodes of build up to the plan and what she's plotting, and this was it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done. I paused for too long. Let's get back to the episode. Let's just go. Oh, 8 minute. I'm so angry. 14-second mark. Starting this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If my timer even works, and my timer's not working. No, the timer's working. Honestly, I think it's Google. Dang, I gotta restart this again. This is why I didn't want to pause it. I don't know why, guys. My Google Chrome is just, it's not it right now. Chrome is just like, you want to do stuff? Denied. Funny enough, my timer, OBS, everything's working except for my web browser. Honestly, I should have just kept ranting at this point. And this is what's going to come to, I might as well just keep ranting. Anyway, let's continue. Let me try this again. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anything? Yeah, this episode will not start. Okay, episode's good. I figured it out. No timer for now, guys. I'm going to get the timer back up and running in a sec. But the episode's going. Alright, timer should be synced up now. Okay, we're good. Tell him. I will say I have been spoiled on some stuff. I do know we're going to get fights with other characters besides Ayanokouji's. I have been spoiled slightly. There's one fight that comes to mind that I'm very excited for, but we digress. Look at Yagami's just like, I'm ready. Ichika? Ichika, my goat! Yo! And drop the act. Yo, Kushida's like, yo, I want to cut this girl. How dare you touch me? Ichika's not it. Oh! 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 Yo, Ichika's like, I'm not buying it. Ichika's like, yo, I can't wait. Yo, Ichika is not the one. Ichika is not the one. Oh! Kushida's like, oh no, I'm not the one. Kushida was like, nah, I ain't about to get wrecked by you. Yes? Why won't go without a fight? Yo, Ichika! How do you know about my secret, huh? Nope. I'm special. Came here to save Ayanokouji senpai. What? Of course she's being used. What does she want? Yo, Ichika's such an interesting character. Oh gosh, the episode freeze again? No, we're still good. We're still good. We're still good. Like, how dare you? Ichika's crazy! And my episode froze again, guys. I am so sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting frustrated now. Episode froze again. This is bad timing. This is just getting good. Honestly, I spent all this time hating on the earlier part of the episode, not to know the gems that were coming up. You could not, guys, you could have given me like 20 guesses, 30 guesses, 50 guesses. I never would have come up with Ichika versus Kushida, Ichika literally beating her into submission. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Oh, this is good. Anyway, guys, hopefully my computer comes back at some point. It's not the computer, it's Chrome. I shouldn't say that. My computer's actually been very good throughout this whole stream. For whatever reason, Google Chrome is just like, nah. Let me do this quickly. Hold up. I can't even pause. Hold up. Oh, look at chat. This girl really tried to fight back and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to." I'm like, you pull off a whole like martial arts moves. It's like, be gone. You're gonna tell us that you're like, "Nah, I didn't mean to do that. That's my bad. That's my bad." Alright, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm running out of time. Come on, episode. Come on. It's buffering. We're buffering. We're loading. It's not even buffering. It's just loading. Dang. Let me not just touch it. Let me just keep talking. Alright, the world did not want us to do episode 13 clearly. Because I don't have that much time. Let's see if this episode loads and we'll go from there. But I guess just super quickly as I am waiting infinitely for this screen to load. This is why Ichika is one of my favorite characters. This is exactly why. Ichika is such a weird wild card in this show right now. And like, I enjoyed the first year so much. I was going to say L Crunchyroll. Was this even Crunchyroll? Yeah, we can't blame Crunchyroll. This is L Google. This is L for Google because like, it's not just this website. It's like my whole Google Chrome is literally just like, nah. Kushida always getting used. Ichika's like the ultimate wild card amongst the first years. Hosen is the guy I love to hate. Nanase is the person who's supposed to be liked by everyone and will eventually come to, quote unquote, become a tool of Ayanokouji. That sounds so horrible. And Ichika is literally the ultimate wild card. Because you just don't know what Ichika's up to. She's out to expel Ayanokouji, but then she helps Ayanokouji. She says she loves Ayanokouji, but it's not love, it's more than love. But she's twisted, demented. She's beating people up. She wants Ayanokouji stabbed. Hosen is a friend. All you need to know about Ichika is that Hosen is weary of Ichika. That is all you need to know, is that Hosen is weary of her. And that says it all right there. It truly does. Alright, let me try to... Dang, guys. I feel bad, but I feel like I can't finish the episode this rate. I'm getting like nothing. I think when they introduce two clear enemies like Nanase and Ichika, they prefer Ichika because she literally doesn't hide where her intentions are. Nanase's act made lots of people hate her. Yeah, I can see that. I don't think that matters, but I can see that. I think people see the deception of Nanase, and they're just like, oh, that's annoying. Whereas Ichika is who Ichika is, and that's refreshing. I disagree, but I can see that from people. I truly could. I could. I think for me, I like Wildcard. Like, I think Nanase... Like, Nanase, when she first was introduced, it was like, oh, shoot. Especially when we found out that she was working with Hosen and stuff like that, and like she wasn't truly an ally. I think that was good. I think this whole thing in this current arc, unless Nanase really pulled off something like really intriguing and cool, I feel like her character isn't lending itself right now to like, oh my gosh. It's like, It's like if Nanase, like after this vengeance stuff is done and Nanase is like good, you're going to like Nanase a lot more, especially when she does other things. Yeah, it was getting good. We were enjoying Kushida's suffering. And now the episode's just like, nah. Nah, we good. I'm going to refresh. And I'm scared to see what this will do. But let's see. Let us see. I'm going to give this literally 5 more minutes. If by 5 minutes we still don't have the episode, I quit. Oh, you know what I could do? If it's just Google Chrome, let me open up another web browser. Hold on. I didn't think about that. That actually probably fixed things. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Let me pause this. 1 second. Okay, we back. I don't think I will. I'm always the prettiest. I'm always the best. Yo, Ichika Cutter. Yo, she is angry. Angry. Wow, Ichika's coming at her. That's facts. I mean, you can't beat Ichika. I'm in no rush. Wow. Girl, it's not working. It's not working. You're a dirty little you know what. Her hate is strong. Yo! She was ready to kill Offer. You idiot! You never stood a chance. No! Oh my god, Ichika! She was ready to off her. She was ready to crush her head. He could? Girl, hollow words. Hollow words. Hollow words and crocodile. Oh my gosh. Yo, she got destroyed. Kushida really tried to off this girl, bro. I'm telling you. She did everything in her power, basically. She was going to kill her. Very bad. I remember Kushida is trying to go after with Ichika and Ayanokouji. Never stood a chance. She never stood a chance. Low key's respect. I respect Kushida for trying it. That's facts. Oh. As she should. As they should. What is this conspiracy? Tsukishiro's bum self. The most callousest smiles too. He's like, you're white room. He's like, white room. I don't care. Ichinose, be careful. I too? Run! Run, Ichinose! Ah! No! No! Lies. Ichinose never stood a chance. Oh, Ichinose is done. She's done. Oh no. Wow. Wow. Yo, this man is such a bum. He's literally, I hate him. He's a joke. Clown. Tsukishiro, you are indeed a clown. You mean want to avenge the ghost of your brother? Who's residing in you? I'm sorry. Let me stop. This is actually sad. The question is, why did he end up getting killed? Or killing himself? Oh! Okay, that makes sense, sadly. He said he never give up, and then he gave up. Oh. Tsukishiro? Of course. That was never happening. I mean, this is actually really fair. It's not. She recognized that it's not Ayanokouji specifically, but she needs to meet the father who is actually responsible for all this. Man, Manasa, you didn't do anything wrong. That's facts. Now, this I don't disagree with. My big brain theory ultimately is that Ayanokouji is trying to make a point and prove that his dad is wrong in his experiment. Especially knowing what I know about in year 3, what may happen. I do get this. Oh, really? Oh, this bro and him the tools. Ah. Oh. Ayanokouji, you're such a bad person. I know what your goal is, but you're so bad. Yeah, these are the stuff I hate from Ayanokouji, man. Oh, I hate that. And you know what's the craziest part? I don't think he was even lying about his end goal motivation, but he's also not lying. He literally views everyone as a tool for his greater purpose, which he kind of hinted at. My theory's been for a minute now that Ayanokouji being a product of the White Room, him escaping, going to the school and doing other stuff, I think he's trying to prove that his father's experiment with the White Room stuff and him is actually a failure, which sounds weird. But the number one thing is that Ayanokouji is the prized possession of his father because of everything Ayanokouji represents, which is basically creating a perfect person. Perfect person. And I think Ayanokouji resents that and wants to prove his father basically wrong and all of his life's work wrong. I enjoy seeing him treat people like this. And I think it was a cool author. Oh no, you're not wrong. I mean, to be fair, James, not to excuse it, but it's Japan, that's why. There's a very clear masochist, misogynist vibe to all that, which is kind of in line. Ayanokouji needs to have a Kira-looking ending for all this to feel like it's a natural punishment for him now. It all depends. We have to see the dad. I think the dad is going to come off as a true villain. And I think Ayanokouji is going to almost go down in martyrdom. Where Ayanokouji will lose, but Ayanokouji needs to lose in order for his dad to lose. Is basically the way I see all of this. But anyway, I've overstayed my welcome at this point. I need to dip. This was a great episode. I do not have time for episode 13. I got some stuff to do and I gotta head out. So anyway, guys, I guess for these will like the video, subscribe and like my content, greatly appreciate as always. But this episode really was a mixed bag. I didn't love the early stuff. It's good we finally got it. I just didn't like the thought process of where Nanase was going. I didn't. But then this part at the end, it makes me really feel for Nanase because it's just like she recognized that she had to do this because if it meant getting to his father, who is the true culprit, like she was willing to do anything. And I don't know. I feel bad. I really do. I feel bad. If I had finished this episode, I wouldn't have been as angry at the very beginning part, to be fair, so I should just let this keep going. But I think my rant at the beginning was still justified, because I do still believe that, again, honestly, like, that was not a great showing. But it wasn't about that. It was about really, Nanase, like, trying to confront these feelings and emotions. But sadly, also, what I don't like is that it's now the winning over of Nanase as a tool. Didn't love that. Well, he said here himself that man and I are the same at the core. That is correct in terms of the fact that they use people. But I think, again, even if that is the case, that they are similar because they're both bad people, I think their motivations and their end goals are different. I think from what I'm understanding of the story, which is limited, Emil, you can tell me otherwise because you read, is that Ayanokouji's dad would probably want to use Ayanokouji as the poster child of the White Room experiment, which many failed, but Ayanokouji was the one success, and trying to replicate that success, and obviously what that would mean for mankind. If you really think about it, if you can it's actually, this reminds me of Gundam Seed. Anyone's ever watched Gundam Seed with like coordinators and stuff like that? It's the implications of if you're able to replicate genes and things like that, and create basically, by certain standards, perfect people. I think that is the goal of the father, to create these superhuman humans, essentially, like Ayanokouji. It's basically like creating someone who the thought process, it's not just about raw strength. Ayanokouji is not the strongest. Like Koenji's like raw strength, talent, etc. But Ayanokouji can outthink any situation, and he's trained on top of that. So I think that's where this is going. And I think that Ayanokouji, I don't know how he's going to go about doing it. But I think Ayanokouji, at the end of the day, his role in the story is to be someone who has to lose and probably wants to lose in order to prove his father ultimately wrong. That's why he escaped the White Room to begin with. There's a reason why he wanted to escape. We don't know it, but there's a reason. But anyway, that's all I got. No, I think Light Not say that, but I don't think that's the main motivation. I will say this. Light spoiler alert ish. So you guys don't want to be spoiled, click off, don't listen. But based on the way that year 2 in the novel ends, from what I know, it seems like it's really setting up for Ayanokouji to go kind of like that Lelouch mode, where he's going to pit everybody, not everybody, but he's going to pit the people closest to him against him because he ultimately wants to be defeated. That seems to be the main impetus of the story. So that's kind of like the light spoiler of what's happening, but we don't know because I don't think year 3 has even started yet. So yeah. I don't know if it's her specifically. I think it's all of Class D. And obviously she'd be like, he's trying to make her the leader of Class D that she needs to be. And he wants specifically Class D, I believe, to be the one. And again, this is all spoiler stuff, guys, but it's also speculation. He wants Class D specifically to beat him. Year 3 has 4 volumes out. I did not know that. And the reason being is because if you take the weakest class that literally... That's the reason why he didn't want to be in Class A, right? He's here in Class D from the very beginning, grooming basically losers to become top of class. And he wants these losers to ultimately rise up and beat a trained genius in and of himself. So if the losers are able to beat the artificial genius, well, his father's experiment is completely foiled. Because the greatest creation, the White Room, is actually truly not that great. And there's something more to people than just simply imprisonment and training to making a successful person or group of people. I think that's the overall messaging that's going to come out from all this. But anyway, that's all I got. That's all I got. So anyway, guys, like the video, subscribe. I got to run. I really do. So peace, everyone. Have a nice day.